shark. Copyright issues, if you ask me.
All right. If there was ever a band going to sue us or send us a cease and desist, it'd be Kiss.
Dude. I'll frame that fucking letter.
R.I.P. Kiss, man. They're about to call it quits.
Dude, it's sad, man.
On a multi-year farewell tour is how they put it.
It's probably going to last a decade, dude. You got to go see him at least once, man.
One thing I was just saying, though, like, it's amazing how you can't distinguish the bass drum from the snare drum. Like, listen to this. You, like, can't tell the difference.
They took the hi-hat out.
It would just be like, boom, boom, boom. You know?
It's the exact same sound.
It sounds the same, man.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking Kiss, dude.
Kiss. R.I.P. Losing a lot of them, man.
Dude.
So we're getting that age. It's going to be depressing. Everyone we like's calling it quits.
I know.
But that's not what we're here to talk about today, ladies and gents.
It's true. We're here to talk about, well, last week we did what? The best real actors, I guess.
Casting decisions.
In-person casting.
Right.
We're here for the best,
voice casting.
Boom. There it is.
Man, this was a tough one, dude. So, I mean, you could almost do, like, Pixar alone.
Dude, we could have done a 64 bracket on this shit. Like,
yeah.
There's a lot of them, man. Like, I don't know if I feel comfortable with my list, but then, like, we're just here to honor them all.
Right.
And there's so many fucking people, dude.
Real
do
quick,
a great
though,
job.
We do have some stickers to give away.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool. We finally ordered some stickers. Got 150 of them bad boys.
Ooh.
So hopefully they'll go quick. So if you want some, just message us. We'll send you a sticker via envelope.
Little envelope jockey there.
We'll give you a couple so you can, tag your favorite restaurant or coffee shop. You know, those hipster places like that.
Put them on the bottom of your skateboard.
Put them on a road sign, a speed limit sign, whatever you want.
On your fucking car.
Right. So we got some stickers. Message us if you want one.
Some of that first range of merch.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Starting off easy.
Yeah.
Just with stickers.
You know?
If they're successful, we'll go up from there.
Yeah. I agree, man.
So let's hop on in this list, Scott.
Just fire in, dude.
Yeah, man. Why not?
This number 10 I have here for the best voice acting, man. This guy, regardless of the movies, dude. Peter Cullen is Optimus Prime, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucking voice of Optimus Prime, bro.
That is a good one, dude.
It's like that was one of the ones that like immediately hit me, dude. Like, say what you want about any of those movies, dude. But when that fucker creeps over, Sam David Witwicky.
Yeah. Well, dude, he was in the original series, too. Like, he was so good that they didn't even recast him.
Like,
because he did the 80s movie.
I hope he's in Bumblebee, man. Dude, Bumblebee's got me hyped. You seen these previews, dude?
They look good, man.
Dude, it looks like the OG Transformers they should have made.
It does, man, but it's like they've gotten me before.
I know they have.
They got me 3 times, and then I was like, I'm done. Right. I'm done with you.
They'll get you after you watch it. Like, you watch the movie and think it was good, and they really got you.
You'll talk yourself into liking it,
dude. They'll get you, man.
I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see how them reviews are looking. But yeah, dude, that trailer does look damn good.
This one brings hope again, dude.
That first trailer is really good.
In a year of poop trailers,
yeah,
this one's bringing hope, man.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he was just one of the first ones that hit me, dude. Like, just
he's
that
great.
voice,
I mean,
man.
Like, you watch those movies, he's like the character you care about the most.
Dude, like,
you give a fuck less about Shia LaBeouf.
Dude, the emotion, the leadership, dude. Like, you do whatever that fucker told you to do, man.
Yeah, like his death that he had in like every movie always impacted you. Dude. Like, he died in every movie, it seemed like.
And then he would just come right back.
Yeah,
Bumblebee.
Find me the Allspark.
The Allspark.
And they revive him immediately.
Cybertron. Yeah, man.
Remember, dude, there was I think the third one. That's the one where they fuck up Chicago, right? The third one.
I think so, dude.
And there's that moment where they're like gonna straight just execute Bumblebee. And I was like, God damn, like, this is powerful if they do it. And then, like, fucking Optimus Prime comes back from the dead, like, at the last minute. And
the Eagles come.
Dude, what was sick, though, it was cool. He had the trailer with him.
Oh,
and his
yeah,
trailer
dude.
had the weapons in it. I was
bro.
like, dude, this is
I remember that
this
shit.
is hard-ass as fuck. Dude.
Right.
He's got a fucking...
Dude, the action and the fighting in there is great, but...
Yeah, he's got that 52-footer out behind him, dude, loaded up with weapons.
Just fucking shit up, dude.
Right.
Man, that was a moment.
Yeah.
Dude, his fight in the second one was the best. He died in that one, too.
Yeah, that fight scene in the woods.
Dude, he ripped that motherfucker's face in half with them hooks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
No, the first one had that, like, little car chase, didn't it? Where he was, like, on the highway.
Yeah,
and that the big wrecker was or something.
There was, like, I think the second one, isn't that where they go to the Smithsonian? And then they get the John Goodman. Yeah, it was the second one.
Yeah.
And then, like, they leave the Smithsonian, they're immediately in the desert.
Yeah.
It makes no fucking sense.
And the barren wasteland of Washington, D.C.
Yeah. But,
man. Yeah, I don't really know what more to say about old Pete Cullen, man.
That's a good call, dude, because he's, like I said, the only one you care about in these movies.
And it's because of that voice acting, dude.
And when he has that gooseneck behind him.
Yeah. Powerful. What's your number 10?
My number 10, this might be like some recent bias, maybe.
Ooh.
That's old Holly Hunter as Elastigirl.
Yeah?
The Incredibles, dude.
That's a good one, dude.
Man, I fucking love both those movies.
They're good,
I like the second one a lot, probably just as much as that first one.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just so good in them, man.
Yeah.
Like, she's just perfect for that role. Like,
yeah.
She's got a real distinguished voice. Like, you know it's her.
It's a little nasally.
A little nasally.
It's just that mom voice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a perfect mom voice.
Yeah, man.
Exactly the way to describe it.
It's good.
I don't know. I just thought she was really good in the second Incredibles, dude. She was like the main focus of the whole
right,
thing.
Yeah. I thought that was cool. The first one was all him, and then he took a seat for her in the back of the second one.
Yeah.
That was neat, man.
Dude, I read like a couple just toxic, stupid ass articles how it was like a whole like this that movie was just feminist propaganda and shit. And I was like, dude, you're like missing the whole point of that fucking movie.
Like, did you not see when the bike detached and she was elastic with the motorcycle? Right. Like, that was so fucking badass, dude. Like,
well, not only that, like, he told her to go. Like, he was the one that I got this. You go fight crime. Basically,
he understood.
So they'll legalize like crime fighting again. It wasn't that she like forced him to be a stay-at-home dad. That's stupid.
Yeah.
But
Bob Odenkirk did a good job in that movie too.
Yeah, he
man.
did. It was a good twist with him because you're like, oh, dude, we know what's coming.
Right.
You got fucking Better Call Saul as your goddamn as a new character. We know it's about to happen.
Right.
And they don't go that way, man.
They don't, man.
God love Bob Odenkirk, man. That dude's good. And he's always a good voice actor because he did that one. There's that movie that like who was all in it? It was like all the like Seth Rogen guys.
Wasn't Sausage Party, was it?
No. It was an unreleased one, basically where they go to hell. It's like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, some and Dave go to hell or something.
Yeah. Well, like Bob Odenkirk plays Satan in that.
Oh wow!
And he's like really good. Like he's the best part of that movie.
Oh man!
Danny McBride shows up for a few minutes.
Yeah,
he's
a legend, dude.
Dude, he really is, man. We gotta get a Danny McBride list soon.
Something.
That's gonna be one.
Get him on.
We gotta get Sean on here too, because he's like a bigger Eastbound and Down fan than we are somehow.
Bring him on, dude.
But yeah, dude. Holly Hunter, man, is Elastigirl. Just perfect casting.
Yeah, it's a solid one, dude.
And she was a good redeeming film for her too, because like before that she was piss in a jar and call it
Granny's
peach tea. From Batman v Super. That's the worst line of all time. Like, how do you read that? And like, yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Let's keep it in the movie.
Like, of all the shit they cut, that's what they kept.
Dude,
so you can have the actual jar of piss at the last second.
A literal fucking jar of piss, man.
First for superhero movies.
Right.
Actual piss.
So whose piss was it?
I don't know.
Was it Lex's? Did he put his DNA at the crime scene?
It's gotta be, dude.
Dumbass.
Can you get DNA out of piss?
I don't fucking know. You can on this podcast. I'll tell you that much, dude.
All right, well, that's my number 10, dude. Holly Hunter.
All right,
Elastigirl.
My number 9, dude. And the movie full of voice castings. The Lego movie, right?
Uh-huh.
One stood above to me, and you're looking at your list, and he's not on there, dude. It's Liam Neeson as good cop, bad cop, dude.
I was gonna say, man, we might talk about old Lego movie here in a bit, but yeah, I did not have Liam Neeson.
Dude, he was my favorite part of that movie, dude.
He was
I
great.
rewatched it like a month ago, man, and he had me fucking dying, dude. Just the way he changes from good to bad on a fucking dime, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like just playing two opposite characters.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so perfect, and he was just the guy to do it, man.
Yeah.
Because he's just that intimidating dude.
Yeah.
Like, if I buy these tricks, there'll be no problems.
Wrong movie.
Yeah, dude. But, yeah, I don't remember any of his lines. But he just kept flipping back and forth. They made him, like, glue his parents in the first one and shit.
Yeah.
It was an intense scene, bro.
Yeah, it was. That's a good-ass movie. I'm ready for that second one.
Dude, I am too, man. Has Liam Neeson done any other, like, voice acting?
Man, I don't know. I want to say yes, but I don't know.
Just can't think of any right now.
I don't have a basis for that.
Right. Like, he's like in his own movies. His cameo in Ted.
Yeah.
But, like, that's really where he is.
Yeah, I remember he said he was gonna, like, stop doing, like, action movies. I don't know why. I guess he's getting too old, but
I just remember watching The Gray, and after it was done, just thinking that was a piece of shit.
yeah, it was.
I did not like that movie.
No,
man.
it was stupid. What were they, like some mutated fucking wolves or something?
I don't know what it was. They were hunting them after they crashed, and they were picking them off one by one or some shit. And then,
like, if they would have just made them regular ass wolves, it would have probably been all right, you know.
Dude, he grabs fucking airplane mini bottles of liquor and fucking holds them in his knuckles.
Apparently, he was a narrator and radio DJ voice in a movie called A Christmas Star. I don't know what the fuck it is.
That don't count. Sound like a Hallmark straight to DVD.
It probably was.
Because that's really it for his
The
voice
Huntsman Winter War. He was the voice, the narrator.
Oh.
The Snow White and the Huntsman. I didn't know they made a second one.
Yeah, I never saw the first one. I haven't seen the Jungle Book's the only one I've seen of them fucking Disney live action remakes, man. I didn't grow up on Disney, dude.
No.
I had like two VHSs when I grew up. My dad made me. So like the only two Disney movies I had, they were two on one VHS. It was Peter Pan and Aladdin. Those are the only ones I watched. And then the other VHS was Batman 66 and Miss Doubtfire. So like those were the four movies I always fucking watched.
There you go.
And then I got Double Dragon on VHS.
Oh shit,
dude, that was it, dude. I would wake up and like watch that movie in the morning, like, and then go back to bed, like as a kid in the summertime and shit. Just do whatever the fuck you wanted, man. But that's my number 9, dude. On Liam Neeson.
That's a good one.
Good copy, bad copy.
Yeah.
What's your 9?
The number 9 is a David Spade movie. The Emperor's New Groove, dude.
Oh,
Cusco.
Man. That's a good one, dude.
Dude, that movie. I haven't rewatched it in a while, but
it's underrated.
I want to say it's still probably funny.
I would imagine it still holds up. I remember rewatching it maybe like 5 or 10 years ago. It had a real big resurgence.
Yeah,
because it was still fucking funny.
Yeah. It was. I remember it being real funny as a kid, and I was even like a little older when it came out, and still thought it was funny.
Yeah, because I remember not wanting to see it because it was a Disney movie. Like I was like, I don't want to watch that because then it was like I only want to watch PG-13 or you know what I mean. I was that age, dude. And like I remember we going to see it, and it was fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
And then who did the voice of Gronk?
It's the dude. It's the guy that's in Family Guy. He's like that cliche dude.
Yeah, he's the
gay guy in Ted and Ted 2.
He's with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
Because it was funny in Ted 2. The whole gag, like they're two gay guys.
Yeah,
and they just go there and bully everybody, call them nerds and shit. And he's like dressed up like the Tick. And he's like slapping shit out of people's hands and like giving them wedgies.
It's so stupid. That fucking dude, man. He's funny.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he was Kronk, and then what's her name? Oh fuck.
Was it Ezra?
Yeah, she was Catwoman back in the day.
Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer?
No, the OG
the
one.
OG one.
She was also in Holes. She was like the chick that they would when he would like have those dream sequences.
Yeah.
It was her. I can't think of her name, but
what a fucking movie. What a book.
but yeah, the Emperor's New Groove, man. That's a fun movie.
This is a good movie, dude.
And you got John. Yeah, you got John Goodman in it. Yeah, and like the whole, he's like trying to basically like demolish all their houses, like all the farmland, so he can build like extend his castle or whatever. He's just a dickhead.
Like put in a water park and shit.
Yeah,
like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, then Ezra's trying to kill him, but they give him like llama
serum
instead of poison. So it's like a road comedy.
Yeah, David Spade in a road comedy. Who would have thought?
Yeah,
who would have thought it?
I want to say there's like a couple references to like Tommy Boy and stuff too, but I can't quote them.
Dude,
I think there is.
Old Diedrich Bader shows up in Paul Blart.
Does
he's
he?
like the main guy who like is in charge of the security guard, and like Paul Blart gives him this report about how like they can reroute traffic and increase customer safety, and he's like, how come you're the only guy that doesn't shut the fuck up and go home? Like, he's all pissed at him, dude.
Well, I guess just to explain to people why you would just pull a Paul Blart reference out of nowhere,
hey man, gotta let them know.
You just watched it last
for the
night.
first time, dude.
Otherwise, you'd sound like an insane psychopath.
Just
to pull out a Paul Blart reference out of nowhere.
You gotta keep them on their toes, bro.
So, to explain for some backstory, Scott just watched that movie last night.
First time, it was great. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Will you watch the second one? Is a big question.
I think I will, man. Will I finish it? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
All right, stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the Paul Blart Chronicles.
So David Spade did this one, number 9, Cusco.
That's a good one, dude.
Cusco himself.
My number 8 is he's one I put high on my list, man. And I know he could be number 1 on some people's lists. And now I got the feeling he might be number 1 on your list. It's Genie.
We're gonna have to punt that.
We're gonna punt him. All right, we'll punt Genie. What's your number 8?
See, my number 8 is going back to the Lego movie. But it's Emmett, dude. Chris Pratt.
Dude, he does a great job, man.
And what sold it for me with Chris Pratt is that speech at the end. Because, a lot of these kids' movies, they just get too preachy and eye-rolly.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought he nailed it. Where he's like, you don't have to be the bad guy. And then he just gives this whole story. It's just like this real heartfelt scene. And then basically like Will Ferrell, the man upstairs, like him and his kid come to an agreement that these Legos are made to play together, not just to look at and stuff. It was a real good scene, man.
Dude, that was such a
Chris Pratt,
twist.
he kills it too. He's so good in that.
Yeah, he was.
There was that. There was like he had a couple scenes that like were real impactful. There was that one, and I don't remember if that was before or after, but the one where he's like gonna sacrifice himself to save everyone. Dude, that was crazy too, man.
Dude, my favorite part with him was when they were in the Western and they were leaving, like the shit was breaking down. They needed the axle, and he just fucking stuck his body as the axle and did the fucking wheel on his head. That shit. But dude, yeah, that was such a fucking twist in that movie. Like, such a touching, like, the way it went, man. They did that shit so fucking well.
They did, man. And
nobody expected it.
No, this was one of those movies where when they announced it, you're like, oh, fucking cash grab.
It's gonna be annoying, yeah. But the previews were funny.
Yeah, and the movie was funny. It was great. It was one of the best animated movies in the last 10 years, dude. Yeah. I'll say it.
Saw it in theaters, man.
Yeah, and then it set up perfectly like Lego Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's an example of a movie that did get too preachy at the end.
It did.
The first half is way better than the second half of that movie.
Still recommend it. Family values.
Still recommend it, but it got too preachy at the end. It didn't nail it like the Lego movie did. They were going for that same thing, I think, and just Batman's not the right character to try to do that.
It's true, man.
So
don't do it.
Well, that's my number 8, dude. Chris Pratt is Emmett in the Lego movie.
It's a good one, bro. Solid performances in that movie.
Really,
you could even give it to Morgan Freeman as the dude on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's so funny.
And Will Ferrell, dude.
Yeah, dude. Mr. Business.
Yeah.
My number 7, dude. Another Disney movie. My favorite one, though. It's Patton Oswalt as Remy from Ratatouille.
Man.
Dude, he knocks it out of the fucking park, man.
Dude, he's good as a voice actor. Did you ever watch the Ben Stiller movie? Damn it, what's what's the movie? Talk about Remy. I'll look it up while you talk.
It's just, I mean, you know who Patton Oswalt is, and you're not stuck on this is Patton Oswalt's voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's his very distinctive voice. But he just puts so much emotion in that character, man. He kills it, bro.
The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
I never did see that one, man.
Dude, I really enjoy this movie. Like, I like it a lot. It's like real lighthearted, and I found a lot of it to be touching. Like, it's a very innocent movie. Had, like I said, the ending I thought was real touching.
Yeah. And Kristen Wiig in it.
Yeah,
yeah.
But it's Ben Stiller, but Patton Oswalt, he plays a guy that you mostly just hear his voice. Basically, it's this ongoing gag where I think it's either Match.com or eHarmony. He's like trying to cancel his subscription. And then like Patton Oswalt's like the operator that's helping him, and he's like, well, what can we do? Maybe we can get you some more clicks. Like, let's change your About Me. And he's like on this crazy adventure, and he just calls them randomly, and they just start talking. And then at the end, like, they end up meeting each other, and it's Patton Oswalt. Dude, it's pretty funny. But like for the first 3 quarters, all it is
voice.
It's just his voice.
Huh.
And I like that movie a lot. I recommend it.
I remember you speaking highly of it when it first came out.
It's a good movie, man.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
I remember the trailer was real cool because he was just on top of a mountain and he was all.
It has a great soundtrack too.
Yeah,
really good soundtrack.
You gotta love that in the movie, man.
Yeah, that always enhances a movie by 10 to me. Like, if it's got a great soundtrack, even if it's not the greatest movie, it's
right.
It's that much better for me. So
I believe we've done that list.
We have. But
I'm surprised they never made a Ratatouille 2.
They always talk about it.
Yeah.
Some of these movies, man, they don't need to.
Need it, man. Ratatouille told its story. What more?
We all saw Cars 2.
Yeah. We know what happens.
But then we saw Incredibles 2, and it was good, so.
Did we see
But
Cars
I don't know
3?
that Ratatouille needs a sequel.
No, I don't
That's
think
the thing.
So. What more are they going to...
Incredibles, like, ended, like, basically promising a sequel, and it just took forever.
Right. And they apologized, and it was awkward.
Yeah, that was a weird, man.
It was unneeded.
It was so dumb. Like,
I don't care how hard it is
like
to
before,
make a movie. I get it.
Like, I went to the theaters to see Incredibles, and like before, I guess they did it for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, before the movie started, it was like the whole cast, and they were like, "Sorry, it took so long. Like, we promise it's worth it." And it's like,
making animated movies
this is
real
like
hard.
literally preaching to the choir. Like, you already got our money.
Right,
Like,
we're here for this.
we already bought the ticket. Like,
yeah.
we don't need to hear from you about how good it's going to be. Well, let's just get the movie going.
Right.
And then there was that, and then the bizarre like short that they had right after that.
Dude, that was weird.
Yeah. It's good that Incredibles was as good as it was, because otherwise that would have been a not so great theater experience.
Yeah, it would have been real bad.
It's like the first 20 minutes, you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you don't know where you are, what's going on.
But,
yeah, man.
So that's your number
7, I believe?
Number 7, huh?
It's my number 7, bro. Remy LaBelle.
Man, it's a good one, dude.
What's your 7th, Heaven?
My number 7, this is a movie we talked about recently, but it's Scarlett Johansson as Samantha in Her.
Yeah.
Dude, if there was ever somebody that you needed to believe that somebody could like fall in love with artificial intelligence and all you have is a voice to go off of, like, Scarlett Johansson's the perfect one for that.
She's got that voice.
She's got that voice, and she like acts her ass off without even seeing her, dude. It's crazy. Like, the emotions that she has, because that's the thing. It's not just a normal Siri AI that's real monotone.
Well, I seen that script to screen where she's leaving him.
Yeah.
Like, and it's fucking powerful. Like, he's just literally just sitting there talking, and it's powerful, man. You feel it.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I strongly recommend that movie to anyone that hasn't seen it. Like, it's a good-ass movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's... You pretty much just spend the whole movie with Joaquin Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson, but... it's a good-ass movie, man. Real powerful stuff in it.
With the Joker himself.
Yeah.
You excited?
Joker and
Black Widow.
Black Widow. I think I am, man. More I'm seeing, I think so.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like it's like anybody talks shit on the Venom movie. At the end of the day, it's Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Say what you want about the Joker movie. At the end of the day,
It's Joaquin Phoenix.
it's Joaquin Phoenix, man.
And the dude hasn't disappointed in like how many years now?
Dude.
Like, even if the movie isn't great, he's always great.
What was the name of that fucking documentary?
Oh,
Stand By Me or some shit like that.
something like that. And everybody thought it was real.
Dude, his fucking his man or his buddy took a fucking shit on him while he was sleeping, dude. All that fucking cocaine and hookers, dude.
And they took that so far, and he went on to like David Letterman.
Yeah, because he was trying to be a rapper.
Yeah.
It was all a joke, dude. He was like in Miami in clubs and shit.
Yeah.
Like trying to fight people in the audience. Dude, that shit was so funny, man.
Yeah. I think Casey Affleck directed that. Pretty sure.
Dude, legendary, man.
And, but yeah, dude, Scarlett Johansson and her is amazing.
I'm sure that's...
And she's a great voice actor,
Yeah,
too.
she's Ka.
She was Ka, and then she was good as fuck in that.
Yeah.
Even though Ka was only in it for like a few minutes. But
Right.
she was great as
She
that.
was good. She was the seductress, man. That
Yeah.
snake, bud.
Yeah, she's good at that, dude. So,
Powerful titties. That's all I'll say.
well, that's my number 7.
Strong, man. My number 6, dude. It's the Sith Lord himself, Darth Vader.
Man. And we're going to have to pun that
All right,
one,
we'll
dude.
pun him. We'll pun him.
I was debating, but let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it.
All right. What's your number 6, then?
Dude, my number 6 is dude, Vincent Diesel as the Iron Giant.
Vincent. That's a good one, dude. He says a few more words than he says his Groot.
But dude, that ending just sends it home.
Feels, bro, forever.
Yeah. And it's same director as The Incredibles, dude. Brad Bird, I think.
Yeah.
Like that's what he's.
Brad Bird does the voice of Edna Mode.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
And
is cool.
yeah, so he's got the Iron Giant, and then the first Incredibles. Then he did that weird Tomorrowland movie.
Yeah.
That
was
sucked.
weird.
And
Sucked
then
ass.
everybody was nervous about Incredibles 2. And now, as far as we know, he's back. So, but
Back,
dude,
man.
the Iron Giant, though, like how great. I want to say it was like one of the last like 2D like animated movies that came out and was like a big success. I want to say it was like one of the last ones. This was
It's been a long time since I've watched it, man.
It's great though.
Yeah, I remember it.
A lot of adult themes.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, dude, at the end where he's like Superman, dude.
Flies up, dude.
Dude, what's crazy about Vin Diesel is like, so the dude has so few lines, so he just records like in other languages and stuff.
Oh yeah, I
So-
seen the one where he was doing like I Am Groot on all
Yeah,
the...
so he did Groot and recorded them in like 50-something different voices. But I was reading this thing where basically how the Screen Actors Guild works or something. They have like a rate pay that they get or something. Mm-hmm. So he was like basically getting paid for that movie like 56 times over,
Dude.
like whatever that flat rate is or something.
Oh my gosh.
So like he was getting paid a shit ton of money just to sit there and just say I am Groot in like
Right.
other languages over and over.
Dude.
It's crazy.
I didn't think about the money side of it. That's
Yeah.
beautiful, dude.
Yeah, you don't get paid just once. Like he's getting paid like basically all over again. It's not like an insane amount. Is it? They basically it's like a rate that they have already.
Right.
You know, I don't know.
I'm sure it's healthy.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. But to do it that many languages, that's the trick.
Yeah. But I mean, anyone can learn I am Groot
Yeah.
in different languages.
Dude. You think Groot will yell Brazil in Avengers 4?
I hope so.
Brazil!
I hope so.
Just
With
out of
his arms
nowhere, dude.
Dwayne Johnson shows up.
Bro. As Hobbs.
He just shows up as Dwayne Johnson. The Rock Johnson.
Just as.
And he's like, he kills Thanos and then he fights the Avengers
Dude,
by himself.
that's what it is. We need a real American to help us.
Dude.
I'm a real American.
But that's for number 6, man. Vincent Diesel is the Iron Giant.
Superman. Powerful one, dude. Such an emotional movie, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Get you right in the feel box,
It
bud.
does.
Ready for my number 5?
Yeah.
Sir Bradley Cooper. as Rocket Raccoon. Dude
good
does
one.
a hell of a job, man.
Fitting with the theme.
Fitting with the theme. Well, I mean, there's a lot of voice acting in the superhero land, you know?
There is.
But, man.
You'd almost put Robert Downey Jr. in. That's like it's mostly his voice half the time.
Or fucking
Him
screen of his face.
Yeah, him in a closet.
Right. Jarvis, where
Dude,
am
that's
I?
such a genius way to shoot that.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
Just the HUD.
That's got to be Jon Favreau that came up with that, I would think.
You would think.
And, like, he owes, like, half his money to Jon Favreau because, like, by doing that, like, the dude never has to show up and actually film.
Right, dude.
That's why he'll probably do this forever. I'm sure it's super easy. Like, he just goes to...
Oh, yeah. Hey, Robert Downey Jr. made $50 million for 7 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, fuck.
Like, it wasn't in Homecoming. He's in it for like 13 minutes, and he
like
got
10 or
paid.
12,
He got paid for something stupid,
It's retarded, man.
and he's barely in it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's him like on location somewhere else calling him, or
Right,
something.
just in a phone call.
Yeah.
Or he's in the back of the car.
Yeah, he's got it made, dude.
They probably filmed that shit during Civil War. Like,
Yeah, it was something.
yeah, dude.
So,
But yeah, man, Bradley Cooper gets you, man. He'll make you feel it, dude.
he is great, dude.
Like in the first one when they're all like deciding they're going to be the Guardians.
Yeah,
And he's like the last one. He's
yeah,
like, what the hell?
yeah.
Like, and then, dude, he's like his heart to heart with Yondu, man, in the
Oh,
second
yeah.
one, bro.
Yeah.
That'll get you, man. Michael
Yeah.
Rooker, dude. Who would have thought?
I mean, we all knew he was a great actor. He was just always like in obscure shit that
Right.
no one's seen.
Dude, when he got his break, dude, he made the most of it.
Yeah.
My God.
Like when he's Rowdy Burns, dude. Like that's such an underrated performance. Days
Rowdy-
of Thunder.
Fucking Rowdy Burns, dude. It's just the greatest name, dude.
That movie has all the Cole Trickle and Rowdy Burns, dude.
Dude, I just want to see the whole fucking field list of every driver on the track in that movie, dude.
Well, those are the two we follow, but they use like real drivers as the other
okay.
ones. It's kind of like Talladega Nights.
Right.
You know, there's just a few that we care about, but then they have like real drivers.
Dude, could you imagine just a full roster of just fake NASCAR names?
Oh, dude, that would be so much fun.
Speedy McGruffins. Like, just so many fucking names, dude. That'd be great.
That would be fun to do.
We have to make it now.
Top 10
Top
NASCAR
10 fake
names.
NASCAR names. Made up names for NASCAR. Dude.
Dude, Bradley Cooper's great as Rocket Raccoon. It doesn't even sound like Bradley Cooper either.
No, man.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't, you're not like, this is Bradley Cooper. It doesn't take you out of it at all.
No.
Not at all, man.
No, it's a
And,
good one.
and he just works so well with Groot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
he does.
Because Groot just says, I am Groot. So Bradley Cooper's leading all those conversations.
Yeah,
everywhere, man. Like,
yeah, he's our interpreter.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so good, man.
Huh.
That's my number 5.
That's good, number 5, man.
Bradley Pooper. That's what they called him in elementary school.
Oh, you know they did.
Bradley Pooper.
There's no way they did it.
Where's our cease and desist now?
Yeah. So, dude, my number 5 is one that we kind of discussed it, but I was already made up that I was going to cheat on this one.
Did you?
And already had it on my list, but I'm putting Kevin Conroy as Batman and Mask of the Phantasm on here, dude.
As your number
As my
5?
number 5.
That's my number 3, dude.
Is your number 3?
I had to put him high just because of who he is, man.
I would put him higher. I just put him lower because I was like, I'm already cheating, so I'm not going to go too crazy.
Right.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
But this movie came out in theaters, so that's my excuse and reason.
That's a hell of a reason, bro.
So,
You can do that.
well, here's it was like, I was kind of debated, like, should Hamill go on here? Because he's a great Joker, but here was my logic.
He's barely in there.
Well, he's barely in there, but he is a great Joker. But here's the thing. Like, there's been other guys that have done the Joker, and you're like, that was pretty good or serviceable. You know, I enjoyed him as the Joker.
Right.
Not so much Batman. Like, especially animated Batman.
It's true, dude.
How many times has it been like, I'm fine with this. I don't wish that it was Conroy. Never.
Yeah.
Except for the maybe
Arkham Origins.
Peter
Batman
Peter Weller in Dark Knight Returns.
When he was all old.
Yeah, he was good. The guy that was in Red Hood was good. I can't think of his name.
We're all slow in the mud.
Yeah. Yeah, RoboCop is Batman.
Dude.
But then this new
You're
guy,
fired.
this-
Thank you.
Yeah,
Dude, that's such a good fucking
yeah.
scene. I'm sorry. Keep saying what you're saying.
But dude, like all the people they cast now suck. Like this dude they have now, like he sucks, dude. He's so bad.
He's the worst, man.
And they just keep giving. He must be doing it for cheap. Is only like just does it for free or something.
I'll do it.
Cause he sucks, dude. He's terrible. Like, and then when you read a Batman comic, you're reading it in Conroy's voice.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like that's the voice you hear in your head. Like that's just how iconic he is. But that was my logic. I was like Conroy or Hamill, and as great as Hamill is, there's been other guys that have done the Joker pretty damn good. Conroy's on his own level, though.
Yeah,
no one even comes close.
Yeah, it's true, dude. I have to agree with that, man.
And like the way it's so great the way he does, like his Bruce Wayne and Batman, like the difference, the pitch that he does,
Right. It just it's just enough.
And what I thought was cool is like if you listen to the interview, the way he talks about it is like when he's doing Batman, that's like his normal voice. He like pitches his voice up to be Bruce Wayne because he's like Bruce Wayne like is Batman, like Bruce Wayne is his disguise. So that's why he did the voice the way. It's pretty cool the way he did it.
Right.
His logic behind it.
That's the thing, man.
So
Batman's the real man.
Yeah.
Who he is on the inside.
Yeah. So yeah, it's great casting, man. He's like the voice of Batman.
Timeless, dude.
Yeah.
That's all you want, dude. You're disappointed when it's not him, man.
Yeah.
100%.
There's, like I said, a couple other people that are alright, but no one's as great as Conroy.
Yeah.
I don't think there will be.
No, I don't think so, man. I have to agree with that.
So that's my number 5, dude.
My number 3.
Mm.
My number 4 is Eddie Murphy as Donkey, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love it. He's so fucking funny.
Yeah. He is good. That's like his big comeback, too.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and he was good as Mushu in Mulan, too. But he was no fucking donkey, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good voice actor. Like, between those, like, those are two iconic roles that people forever remember.
His enthusiasm, man. It's everything, dude.
Yeah. Like, if you listen to or watch, like, the Shrek movies, that's like the only glimpse of, like, old Eddie Murphy you really get.
Right, man. Yeah, because Eddie Murphy used to always do, like, impressions and shit in his stand-up, man.
Yeah.
It was always something. Ice cream. Junk on the ice cream.
I did enjoy Mushu a lot, though.
Yeah.
I wonder who they're going to get to do Mushu in the new Mulan, the live-action Mulan. Like, are they going to include Mushu? They have to.
Yeah, you would think they would have to, man.
He's got to. Dude, they got it. I hope they don't, like, try to serious it up and, like, make him, like, a serious character. He's got to be, like, a jokey.
Dude, he's going to be like a dream dragon. Yeah.
Dude.
He's going to be like one of those ones that they wear the costumes now.
I don't even know why we're talking about this. I don't even give a fuck about these Disney remakes anyway. I don't give a shit what they do.
Right. Because you know they ain't going to put the fucking Be a Man in there. So it ain't even worth watching.
Yeah, they ain't going to put that part.
Dude.
They ain't gonna
or the fucking, where they're all trying to bathe in the fucking lake, dude.
That's what I'm talking about. They ain't putting that shit in there now. Ain't no way.
Hell no. Mulan
I'm surprised they even got away with it in a cartoon.
Dude, that shit's great, man.
So
see him a little Mulan booty.
Nah, dude. Not happening in this one.
No, not at all, dude.
They'll cut that out.
Take that to the bank.
I wonder how they're going to do it where they find out she is a woman, though.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
but it's got to be on her terms.
Got to be careful, or
and
Twitter.
They better accept it, because if they don't take it nicely, dude, then their careers are over.
Yeah, Twitter will go nuts, and they will start a hashtag to boycott that film.
Dude, this film's we're gonna see the news article tomorrow that it's been canned because they caught our episode in the morning, talked about it during lunch.
They're like, God damn it, they're right.
Burned it at 2 p.m. That's it, dude. It's not tomorrow, but it's Sunday. Well, it's Monday.
It'll be Monday.
Monday, yeah. Sometimes I get lost in my days.
Yeah. Spoilers, we don't record this live on Monday.
Unfortunately.
But
jabs. Yeah, man, that's my number 4, dude. He did so good, man.
he is great as Donkey, man.
Fucking outstanding, bro. Outstanding.
Did you ever listen to like the old recordings of like Chris Farley when he was cast as Shrek?
I have, man.
It's crazy, dude.
It
would have been such a different movie.
It really would have.
Because it's like he was even doing the same lines as like Mike Myers.
Right.
So
It's true, man. Who's your number 4?
dude, my number 4 is Timothy Allen, dude, as Buzz Lightyear.
We're gonna punt that one, man.
All right.
Give that the old punt.
All
Where we
right.
at? Number 3?
You're at your number 3, which was Conroy, right?
It was Conroy, bud.
So we're back to my number 3. Dude. Now tell me, like, this dude didn't haunt your dreams as a kid. Is like just the ultimate villain. It's Jeremy Irons as Scar
It's a good one, dude.
in The Lion King, dude. Long live the king. Tell me that didn't.
Lets him go, dude.
That didn't fuck you up as a kid.
Man.
I don't know what.
Right.
Like, just the best villain, dude, of all the Disney movies, I think.
Yeah, dude.
Is Scar.
He's not even in it that much, dude. But
No,
when he's
but-
in, dude, he's so damn menacing.
Yeah, and what's crazy is, like, when you were a kid, especially in these kids' movies, he's like, he's Simba's uncle, and he's, like, trying to kill him. So that's even more horrifying.
Right. It sounds crazy, but then, like, in the real world of lions, like, that ain't shit, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's funny. Like, lions don't give a fuck.
No, dude.
Family? Nah.
But we're talking about a movie with talking lions.
Right. A movie with Whoopi Goldberg.
When you
here.
think about it in the real world,
Right.
talking lions is a lot crazier than an uncle trying to kill his nephew.
Balls in your court, John Favreau.
Yeah. But yeah. But like that's another thing. Like this stupid ass Lion King remake they're doing. They're keeping James Earl Jones, but they're not going to keep Jeremy Irons. Like, who are you going to get to play Scar?
Dude.
You know,
Yeah, I don't know, man.
dude. Fuck that movie, man. Fuck all these Disney remakes, dude. Fuck all of them. Those are the most egregious
They're
cash grabs like
yeah.
ever. Like, people want to bitch about sequels being a cash grab. Like, shot for shot remake of just live action of all their shit.
Right. Or do like fucking Aladdin, the one that could be live action. Do the stuff that could
Oh,
be.
they
You know
are.
what I mean?
They are,
Like,
and
oh,
we'll talk about it.
I'm sure they will, man.
No, they are. Like, as
they
we
are?
speak, they are doing it.
Currently?
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a minute. But the only one that is kind of cool that they're doing is Dumbo.
Yeah, Dumbo does.
Did you
look
see that
cool.
trailer?
It looks cool, man.
Holy shit!
I've never seen the original one.
And dude, like, it's gonna be Tim Burton.
Yeah.
So if we get like early '90s, late '80s Tim Burton, dude, we could be in for a treat. I think.
Yeah.
So
I think
we'll see.
It's the right swing zone to do it, man.
We'll see though.
Dude, you probably just signed on only because of that like trippy pink elephant part.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
the acid trip. And there's a little snippet in the trailer where they're doing it. They show it. So they didn't cut it out of the movie. It's the only thing that's got me a little excited. It's like, you give me Tim Burton, maybe let him be a little crazy. I'm down.
Right.
But fuck all these other movies, though.
And it's just
We'll see. Dumbo could end up being a piece of shit, just like all the other ones. But
could, man.
it's the only one that I feel like has a chance to be a little bit different.
Right.
And we got a Michael Keaton in this one. I don't know, dude. We'll see.
Vulture himself.
We shall see.
Yeah, man.
What I like about the trailer of Dumbo is it wasn't like all these other movies. All they did to get us excited was just show live action shots and scenes of like the cartoon that
Right,
we
the
already
classic
know.
shot, yeah.
There wasn't any of that in the Dumbo
Uh-oh.
trailer. It was all original, except for like snippets of things we recognize.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like, oh look, we remade the scene with real people. Look
Right.
how cool it is.
Yeah.
You gotta get
Yeah.
the fuck out
Like,
of
we
here.
all know you're getting that picture of him with the hay, like, or he's just sitting there like an idiot. Like, we know that's happening.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it's not the storyboard with real people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well said.
but yeah, dude, Jeremy Irons is Scar, dude. Just the greatest villain.
He's a great actor, man.
Yeah, he really is. He's always good in
Yeah.
anything.
I love him in Die Hard with a Vengeance, dude. He was a great villain, bro.
Yeah.
He was so good.
Great Alfred.
He is a good Alfred, man. seem to be on the second floor. I'll drop you on the third. Or they're on the third and he drops them on the second. One of the two.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, because he comes up through the floor.
That's right, yeah. He's a batarang.
Great, one of the greatest scenes of all time.
Man, great scenes in poop movies.
Yeah, well, that's just a great scene in general. But,
yeah, it is.
But yeah, in poop movies. That's the list we did. Go back and find it.
It's in there.
But, yeah, number 3 is Jeremy Irons.
Solid, bro.
Scar.
My number 2, man. You almost tried to steal my thunder, bro. Like you said, man, if Chris Farley had done it, it would have been a different movie. Dude, Mike Myers, dude.
Really? Going back-to-back Shrek?
Dude. I know they're close to each other, man, but, dude, it's so fucking quotable. Like,
yeah.
You just know it, man. It's Shrek. Like, that's...
And he does that Scottish accent, like, for no reason.
Dude, just out of nowhere,
It's gotta be, like, the only accent he can do or something. Because that's what, like, even...
Inglourious Basterds.
Inglourious Basterds is a random cameo.
Dude, it was so good. Just seeing him again, knowing he's alive, it was nice.
Yeah.
Just checking in with him.
I'm ready for a Mike Myers comeback.
Man, my heart's ready.
I think America's heart's ready.
Yeah. Well, I know, I guess, like, the Austin Powers has been, like... in limbo for forever. Like, that's a big...
I don't care what he does. If he wants to do Love Guru 2, I'll welcome it. As long as he comes back and does something, I don't care.
Just get out there and do it, man.
But
do Wayne's World all grown up, like where he's still trying to do the same shit and nobody wants him
or
to.
Or he's doing a YouTube channel.
Dude, there you go, man.
But get it with the times.
Well, that's the thing. He's still under his contract and everybody else is on YouTube.
Rob Lowe fucked him up. Dude. Yeah, he's stuck on, like, cable television, but, like... No one watches anymore.
Dude, that fucking movie has like 4 endings.
Yeah.
That shit's so funny, man.
Yeah, it's great.
Like the last 20 minutes is just different endings.
Dude, I mean, even Love Guru, which is probably his worst, is still like better than a lot of the shit people put out.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time. I would need to watch it again.
People shat on it so hard that it like seemed like he went into depression and just left.
Right.
You know?
They don't realize what they've done.
Yeah.
There's no reason Mike Myers shouldn't be in the crew of Craig Robinson and Seth Meyers and James Franco. He should be right there with him.
Yeah. I mean, even So I Married an Axe Murderer, dude, this is a great fucking movie.
Yeah,
man. Dude. All that shit is. Yeah, I'm ready for him to come back.
Dude, I'll tell you what I'm ready for. It's that Sherlock Holmes you sent me today, dude. That Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, bro.
They're really playing up that John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell are back together. Even the boys are back in town as the song played.
He put on that mustache. He's like, "Where'd you go?" "Well, I was here the entire time." Just pulls it off like so stupid.
He's like trying to take a selfie with the queen.
The self-photograph.
A self-photograph. They're posing.
Dude, they meet the queen. They're talking about how hot she is and shit. She's an old lady. Like, she is so hot. I love you. Shakes her hand.
I remember seeing like 2 years ago, like on the IMDb, that was a like pre-production. It was like a pre-production, and I was like, dude, I'm fucking ready because it already was announced as those two.
Yeah,
and it's like now it's finally happened. It was one of those ones I forgot about, and then the trailer dropped today.
Yeah.
And
like, she's a doctor. Like, he's a real doctor. Yes. Want some heroin?
Yeah. Dude, it was rated R, though.
Dude, it has to be.
Let them cut loose.
I hope, man. You can't not let them cut loose.
I mean, they did it in Talladega Nights, but, I mean,
they cut loose without the F word.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nah, I want some F words.
I want some F-bombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I agree.
But Mike Myers, dude.
Yeah, man. Mike Myers, dude. Just, it's iconic, bro.
Like, as much as we all love Chris Farley and, like, listening to his recordings, I honestly don't know if Shrek is as good as Chris Farley.
That's the thing, man.
Because it's basically just Chris Farley being Chris Farley.
Right. Yeah, like, you can still feel the lines.
And, like, we know how funny he was. Like, that's undeniable. But, like, he was not a great actor. You know?
He just was himself.
He was, yeah.
He was what he was, man.
Did you ever watch Almost Heroes?
No, I have not seen that one.
Watch that movie. It's Chris Farley and Matthew Perry. and they're like they're like explorers, and they're like in a race with
Lewis and Clark.
Lewis
right?
and Clark.
I remember you told me about it. Yeah, you've always spoke real highly on that.
It's stupid as fuck, but dude, it's funny because like you get to see Matthew Perry like acting crazy with fucking Chris Farley, and it's fucking good.
It's a random combo, dude.
Yeah, it is because it was like the height. It was like right at the end of Friends, I think. So
Right.
Matthew Perry was just huge. It's worth it. It's worth watching.
He ain't done shit. None of them have. Jennifer Aniston.
Nah,
ain't
dude, they're
even
just
doing
getting
shit no
they're just
more.
getting checks, dude.
Collecting that royalty.
Yeah, you know they're getting stupid money on.
Fuck yeah, bro.
So Mike Myers, that's your number 2?
It's my number 2, man.
Damn. Well, dude, my number 2 is the one we punted. It's James Earl Jones as Darth Vader.
Lord Vader, man.
Yeah,
It's that voice, dude.
it was one that they added all that in after the fact.
Did they now?
They filmed it with James Earl Jones is not the guy in the Darth Vader
Right,
suit.
I know that.
For people listening, in case you didn't know.
Because it's a white man in the Darth
It's a
Vader.
white British dude in the suit, and originally he was the voice. And there you can listen to, because he's saying the lines like acting through the suit, so it's muffled. But you can like look up clips of him without James Earl Jones dubbed over, and it's completely different.
Dude, well, they made the right call. I'll tell you that much.
100%.
Not even hearing it. They made
And
the
like
right
that, apparently the actor that was Darth Vader was like pissed off that they weren't going to go with his voice. Like he wanted to do it.
Dude.
He even wanted to like go in and re-record everything, obviously, so they could dub over.
Right.
But yeah, they made the call to go James Earl Jones, and
History was made,
Yeah.
man.
it's crazy, man. The dude's got the 2 biggest voice acting roles ever, like Mufasa and Darth Vader, and
And he was in the Sandlot.
yeah. But it,
Trifecta, bro.
but that's what's nuts, man. Is James Earl Jones is like he's one of those ones that they won't recast him. Like they put Darth Vader in Rogue One, they used him again, and then like we were just saying earlier, like in this Lion King remake, they're keeping James Earl Jones as Mufasa. It's like,
Dude, he's so fucking funny.
I mean,
Coming
that's-
to America.
yeah,
Dude, is the dad.
yeah.
He's like, don't you have sex with your bathers? I know I do. It's such a different speed for him, man. But yeah, dude, that's crazy that he's got both of those roles under his belt, man.
Dude, is it Coming to America? Where like the dude's got the Jerry curls with so much gel in there, and he gets up off the couch and he like leaves fucking gel on the.
I'm trying to think. I know the one dude does, but because he's got his towels on his car and shit.
Yeah,
Oh man,
I think it is. I think it's Coming to.
it might be. Yeah. Fucking Samuel Jackson's the homeless dude that just
Yeah.
tries to rob him. John Candy's in that fucking movie,
Yeah.
or not John Candy, fucking Louis.
Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson. Survey says
Yeah.
diabetes.
But man,
Man.
yeah, James Earl Jones.
The voice
Darth
of
Vader.
everyone's childhood, dude.
He
Whether
really
you
is.
were a Lion King kid or a Star Wars
Yeah,
king,
2
man.
generations. Like this dude was the voice of their childhood.
I wonder what he'll do next.
I don't know, man. Hopefully they're just having them just read dictionary, just saying words so they can edit together
Right.
lines for him. Like if
The
they-
dictionary audiobook.
right? So like if they need a new Darth Vader movie, they can just edit all this shit in together.
Right. Like the Mission Impossible. Read this paragraph.
Yeah,
That was the coolest shit to me, dude. Like to get all the phonetic sounds out of a certain couple sentences.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucking badass.
yeah, dude.
I thought it was really cool.
It was.
Plus, I hated Philip Seymour Hoffman. Too soon? I don't know.
That's my number 2, man. James
Number
Earl
2,
Jones.
man. My number 1, man. You punted him earlier. Sir Timothy Allen, bro.
Timothy Allen, man.
Buzz Lightyear, bro.
Do you know who was going to be Buzz Lightyear?
Who was it?
And the reason why Tim Allen took the role? Chevy Chase.
Really?
Yeah. Chevy Chase was going to be Buzz Lightyear, or they wanted him, and he turned it down. And then Tim Allen was like, all right, well, if Chevy Chase is going to turn it down, I'm going to take it, because that was like his idol.
Right.
And so that's how Tim Allen got the role, or why he wanted it.
Dude. It's a great story, man.
Yeah. Did you hear about the drama with Chevy Chase lately?
No, do tell.
So Chevy Chase was one of the guests on Norm Macdonald's show, and basically he was just talking about kind of how everybody feels like Saturday Night Live sucks now. It's not.
Right.
It hasn't been good in a long time, and he was pretty harsh about it. Well, then Pete Davidson was on Stern last week, and Stern asked him about what he thought of Chevy Chase, and then Pete Davidson was like, "Man, fuck Chevy Chase," and like all this stuff, and it's just like, I mean, he's like, he ain't done nothing since '83, and this. I was like, well, what have you done? Like,
right.
You're on a fucking shitty show. The only reason people watch is it's on basic television, and you're dating Ariana Grande. That's the only reason people give a fuck about you,
right?
And then they can make jokes about your dad dying in 9/11 on Justin Bieber roast. So
yeah.
The thing is, dude, whether I guess like Chevy Chase is one of those dudes that is kind of a dickhead. He's like hard to work with. Like,
yeah, I've heard that.
Because he got fired off Community and stuff. But like this dude earned it. You know what I mean? He earned that.
Yeah.
Like it's, you can't deny.
He's a legend, man.
Yeah, like all the Vacations, Caddyshack. He was the original news guy on Saturday Night Live.
The Jerk.
Yeah.
So many classics, dude.
Yeah, you can't argue with what Chevy Chase has done. So it's a little. I don't know. I don't agree with Pete Davidson saying "fuck that dude." He's just mad because he's on the cast and he was talking shit about how unfunny it is.
Just don't suck, I guess.
Yeah,
that's the trick, man.
Easier said than done. But yeah, Chevy Chase was gonna be Buzz Lightyear, but they got Tim Allen instead.
They made the right call, man.
We don't know, but
we'll never know.
We'll never know,
man. But when he sets that laser from stun to kill, gives me chills. It's great.
But he's great. I like how they. One thing that Pixar does. That's why it's hard to pick like all the Pixar cast because they're all great castings, right. But they model like their characters like off the actor, so they even look they look similar. They have like the same facial expression.
Yeah. Well, him and Buzz got that same chin.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love how he's like in his own fucking world. Like I love that about Toy Stories that like he came out of that box and like he only knew about the Space Rangers and everything. Like that was really cool to me. He's like oblivious to fucking everything.
Yeah.
And then he just gets cool.
So did they? I wonder if they never really explored it. Were like all the toys like that at first?
I don't know. That's what I was just thinking while I was saying that too. Like, was Woody like that when he first popped out the box?
Yeah, he think he was a cowboy.
And they never went into that. They never got another new toy.
Yeah, Buzz was Jessie, but she was already
with the gang.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I mean, if they had just done Toy Story 2, Andy gets another new toy, then we're copycatting. So hats off to you, Pixar.
Yeah, like, but you mean like a new toy? Buzz Lightyear was like a brand new.
That's what
toy.
I'm saying. Yeah. What would the sequel been? A new toy?
Yeah.
That's I guess. But I still want to know that. You know.
That's like is that something all the toys go through?
But then all those toys were in the Toy Store too, and they were fucking off at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
So then, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Maybe it's a plot hole, but it's just such a minor one. We all forgive them,
right?
You know, might be a plot hole that we just found.
Could be answered with a tweet, Pixar. Let us know.
But yeah, dude, he is great. Him and Tom Hanks. Like you could have put him on this list too, but
I just like Tim.
It was just gonna be one or the other. Yeah. His show's coming back tonight.
Is it?
Last Man Standing.
I've never seen that.
It's a good show, dude.
I bet it is, man.
I mean, if you
I love Home Improvement.
Well, there you go.
So I can watch that shit all the time, dude.
If you love Home Improvement, you're gonna love this one,
dude. Just him bullying the shit out of Al Borland, man.
Yeah.
Just berating this man for just being a normal human being.
Yeah.
He's so fucking mean to him.
Yeah, he is.
So fucking
mean.
He is
a dickhead.
For no reason. He's like his best friend and he's just a fucking straight dickhead to him.
The dude, the fuzzy nuts or whatever.
Tim Allen drive-thru. Oh, fuck, man. That's my number one, dude.
That's a good one, man.
Timothy Allen.
Timothy Allen. You my number one was one that you had a lot lower, but dude, it's Robin Williams is the genie.
You, as I read it on my list, then I was like, this one should be higher.
It's
it should never ever try to be reproduced. And I know you're going to tell me they're going to try to. Didn't they already cast somebody else?
They did, and I'm not happy about it.
Who was it? Leslie?
No, Will Smith.
Will Smith?
Will Smith's going to be Genie. I just don't want to see. I don't care who it is. I don't want anyone to redo Genie. Here's the thing. So there's this crazy fact that like Aladdin was uneligible to be nominated for Best Screenplay Oscar because he improv so much of the script. Like they couldn't.
Right, yeah.
It was
so much of it was purely Robin Williams, like the voice changes and all that, and it made the cartoon so great.
Yeah, and like he had 16 hours apparently of just material recorded.
Dude.
So you got 16 hours.
So just go to that bank, bro.
There you go.
That's it, man.
Like if you want to
use what you got and go to the well.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'm not excited about it. I don't want to see it.
Dude, the only person I think that could do Robin Williams' Genie justice is if Aladdin rubs that bottle, fucking Shaquille O'Neal's Kazam comes out.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
And he's the new Genie.
That's the only way they could do it justice.
As long as we don't call it the same character, I'm fine with
it. Yeah, he has to be Kazam.
All right.
That's the only way it's acceptable.
I'll go with it. I mean, even put Will Smith as Kazam. I don't give a shit.
It just can't be Genie.
Yeah, I just don't want to see that.
There's no way he'll be blue. There's no maybe. I don't know.
Dude, who knows?
That's such a tough one, man. It's such a fucking tough one to try to... It's tough, dude. Yeah. It can't be replicated, man.
I like all the posts that went around for a while. It was like, if you got the 3 wishes after you free Genie, what are your other 2? like no matter what the options are, you always free Genie at the end. You always set them free. Yeah.
So what are your first 2 wishes? Yeah.
It's such a good moment too when he sets them free at the end.
Yeah, dude. He puts on that fucking tourist shirt and the hat and the camera.
And he's got the suitcase.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I thought it was cool, man. Like Jafar became a Genie real quick. He was like big ass red evil dude. That was sick, man. Jafar was good, dude. Whoever voice acted him, man.
Yeah, I forgot who it was.
I'm surprised Gilbert Godfrey as the parrot wasn't on your list. What?
Just Gilbert Godfrey.
As the Affleck duck. We'll do best commercial voice acting. Michael Caine is the Geico fucking dude.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just can't
be replicated.
You can't replicate what Robin Williams did. Like Robin Williams is the Genie.
Right.
I don't know.
You'll never make another Jack.
Jeez. No,
eat your heart out, Will Smith.
You'll never make another Patch Adams either.
Bicentennial Man.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Everybody and their mother watched that movie when it came out.
1 hour photo.
That was creepy,
like
man.
Thriller.
Dude, that was creepy, dude.
Yeah.
He was weird because he was like just a really old man. Like,
yeah.
He was creepy, bro. Knew way too much.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, but then like when I worked at Walmart, like way back in the day, dude, my buddy Ben worked in the photo center, dude. And he would not hesitate to call me over and show me some shit, bro. Like, bro, you would not be fucking surprised at how many like dudes try to get like their cross-dressing pictures, try to get them fucking printed at Walmart, bro.
Oh, dude.
Like, you wouldn't fucking believe the number of it, dude. And they don't do it. If it's inappropriate, they don't print it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I want to know who has the job of that. Or if it's
deciding what doesn't get printed.
Right.
Why wouldn't you just print it and just not worry about it? You know?
Right.
I mean, it's not an issue anymore, but...
Or just print it and keep your own box.
Yeah.
At home, and you just have these... What's this room, Scott? It's everyone. Just pictures of fucking everything.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, it's creepy, man. Did you imagine, dude? It was like, back in the day, I mean, now everybody's got their phones, but back in the day, dude, like, you got, like, the snapshot into people's life, dude. Like,
yeah.
That's the person to kill somebody. Like, that's the person to creep.
Yeah.
Shit's weird, bro.
Yeah, thank God that's over with now.
Yeah.
Now you can just go print your own shit.
Right, order them offline.
Yeah.
They'll give you 25 free prints you'll never fucking use.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Robin Williams is Genie, man. not excited about it being recast. That's one they should just leave untouched. Because if Williams was alive, you know they would just recast him.
Oh yeah, they would have
same
to,
as they did with James Earl Jones. So if that's what I'm saying. It's like if you know you can't do better than the original, just don't do it.
Yeah,
and they know they couldn't because, like I said, if he was alive, he'd be doing it.
Which brings you to the original point, man. It's the ultimate cash grab.
There it is. It's all about that money.
All about that money, money, money.
So
talking about that moolah, y'all.
But that's it. Top 10 voice casting.
So many good ones, man.
It really is.
I feel like we could have definitely. I mean, as much as we talked about Ted, dude, we could have put Seth MacFarlane as Ted on here, man. Just doing his regular Seth voice.
Pretty much, with a crazy accent.
Yeah, a little Boston accent. Dude, the TV castings would be crazy, bro.
Yeah, it would.
If we tried to do that list.
We will one day. But yeah, that's our list for this week. Like I said, you want a sticker, hit us up. We'll send you a sticker.
Let us know. I'll envelope that shit right over.
Yep. But until next week's list.
I'm Scott.
I'm Aaron. We'll see you guys later.
Later.